I discovered a little girl body stuffed in the closet. It looked like it been there for like 6, 7 months.
I hope nobody want to leave a little girl in there dead, not say nothing.
Skeleton. This is skeleton. Yeah, in the dark.
But that's the arm, that's the leg. You see her hair still.
Her body is so badly decayed that none of us have seen anything like that in our lives.
And you stop playing dumb like you don't know what happened to your damn oldest daughter. Your special needs oldest daughter.
I know she's autistic.
So tell me what happened in that apartment.
An anonymous 911 call leads police in DeKalb County, Georgia, to a quiet, seemingly abandoned apartment. But behind one door awaits something so horrific, it sets investigators on a desperate search for answers and ultimately exposes a case steeped in unimaginable cruelty.
When you left her, was she alive?
The following is based on official police records, and the footage...
Hey, that's so much guilt she probably got on her mind, bruh. That's, oh my God, this situation's so tough, but you just a slow ass. She's a slow ass parent, bruh. She a slow ass parent. Like, bro, you got an autistic daughter, bro, and you gonna just you know what I'm saying? You gonna wrap up and put her in the closet like she ain't shit. Some shit just evil, bro. Some people literally need to be locked underneath the jail. Like, some people literally need to be, like, underneath the fucking jail.
Has never been seen before until now. On June 25th, 2023, emergency dispatchers receive a chilling 911 call.
First of all, I want to say I want to remain anonymous about this information. It's a dead body of a little girl in building 2815, apartment 27. Can y'all please hurry up? Look like she been there for like at least 6, 7 months.
Do you know who lives here?
No, ma'am. I'm sure y'all gonna find all that information out once y'all identify the little girl.
DeKalb County police officers soon arrive to investigate the caller's claims.
Oh, said several months.
Yeah.
This reminded me of Jeffrey Dahmer, though. Like, Jeffrey Dahmer was, like, fucking them dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then he, like, decomposed their body and leave it in his living room. And, like, the smell was so horrific. Like, the neighbors was like, bro, what the fuck? Something's going on in there. It's kind of similar to what's going on right here. The 7 months is crazy.
Cat, please!
When no one answers, the officer tries the door and finds it unlocked.
Cat, please!
Oh, man. Come on, yo.
Oh, please. No, I mean, it smells like funk, but not like 49 funk. Trying to see if anybody around here know anything about the unit, but... Cat, please!
Is this door usually open?
I don't know, because I don't try to people's doors.
Fair.
Have you ever seen anybody go in or out this unit, though?
Not since the lady moved.
How long ago did she move?
2 months, maybe?
They cautiously head inside, and though it appears as though no one is home, belongings such as furniture and toys can be seen scattered throughout the apartment.
It has to, you know.
Yeah, it looked like it. Go to that closet.
Is this moisture on? Right. I saw that.
Finding nothing unusual during their search, officers clear the scene. Hours later, dispatchers receive another 911 call from the same anonymous source.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Ma'am, I called like 2 hours ago. I told these folk what I discovered. I discovered a little girl body stuffed in the closet. That had been there, looked like it been there for like 6, 7 months. And it still got clothes on.
Is a child a male or female?
I can tell it's a female because it got on the pink dress with the hair. She got a bundle of hair. Ma'am, you gonna send somebody out here?
Yes, I won't go ahead and get the call in for you. I just have to get as much information as possible.
How the police didn't discover this body? Did he give this much information at first? And shout out to whoever he is. Like he's like, nigga, y'all is tripping. Y'all is tripping. Why the fuck he was in that apartment? That's a weird question, but it don't sound like he got anything to do with it. It don't seem like no foul play. Maybe he like works for the apartment complex. Maybe, I don't know. But he is like appalled. This man is appalled. This is like literally the most valuable person in this whole case. Like the motherfucker is like, he probably lived in the apartment complex, worked there or something. He seen the police come and leave without like this shit escalating and getting bigger, and that nigga called back. He called back. Like, y'all is tripping. Shout out to him.
Man,
Jesus.
Like, I don't, you got children, man?
Yes, I have 3 boys, and I do understand your concern. Like I said, I have to get as much information for the officer as I can, so that way they can know what they're walking into once they get there, because you're just saying, hey, I found a dead girl in the closet. I have to get some more information.
Listen, I'm telling you, that should be the most important information, that you should get somebody's legs moving, wheels turning.
We're going to get one out there to check the area. You have a good day.
I thought you already seen somebody.
What kind of show? This dispatch lady is like the most nonchalant. We need the motherfucker from there. What's that movie Halle Berry played in when she was The Call? We need her. This is insane. The most nonchalant, bro. I don't know if y'all was hearing the attitude and the inflections in her voice, but that shit is sad. It's a little girl and that bitch just riding, and he's actually concerned. She sounds irritated that he's trying to give her more information to find out when the police gonna get there. Have some sympathy, bitch.
Third call reaches dispatchers, this time from a security guard, claiming a man told him about the body of a little girl in apartment 27. An officer returns to the scene to meet with the security guard, who appears skeptical.
The guy got out the car and said, hey man, you need to go down there, apartment 27, building 2815. I said, what's the problem? He's just a little girl in there dead. So we've been trying to contact 911 for 2 days. I said, 2 days?
Nah, they lying.
I said, but they told me not to go in by myself, so.
I'm gonna check that.
Yeah, this is our third time out here, because I checked it myself earlier.
Oh, you heard about something like this?
Yeah, this is like the 4th call we got.
Ain't anyone in there?
No, but I'll check again just to be sure. Because they said in the closet, no, we ain't look that good, but I mean, it could be up under something. Or...
He said in the closet, a little girl.
Look that good.
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I was telling you 2 days. I said, wouldn't that might be smelling by now?
Yeah. Well, the very first call said it'd been in there for months.
Oh,
that's it, news, man. They lying.
They said it'd been there for months.
Nah, I know that ain't true, cause yeah, smelling like about now.
I hope nobody wouldn't leave a little girl in there dead, not say nothing.
The home is searched once again, but what has begun to seem like nothing more than a cruel prank is about to take a dark turn.
Smells up, yeah. I was wondering, was it just me? Is it something?
The officer shines his flashlight into a small closet, and a grim reality finally sets in.
Bruh.
What?
It is.
It is?
Yeah. See what?
Oh. She in there.
Really? Where? I don't see it. I don't see it.
That's
in that black bag?
No, she on top. It's so decayed you can't tell.
Oh, that's that.
But you can see the hair. But that's the arm, that's the leg. But if you look in there, you can see the clothes around her body. You see her hair still.
Inside the closet are the mummified remains of a small girl, seated in a stroller with the upper half of her body folded over and resting on a dark-colored comforter. She's wearing only a reddish-colored tank top and a diaper, with her hair styled in what's described as a small puff. Her body has significantly decayed. On top of her small frame, investigators find a woman's red purse. Inside are the ID and bank card for 27-year-old Alondra Hobbs, who, according to the property manager, was living in the apartment.
What do you know about this family? I know you told me that they moved in.
I don't know anything no more, but they were under eviction.
Damn.
Investigators put out a bolo for Alondra, who had no other known address. According to the property manager, the apartment was leased by Alondra's husband, Cameron Hobbs.
He came in about 2 weeks ago, asking to be taken off the lease.
No signs of distress, no reason. He just wanted to be done with it.
He didn't seem like nothing was wrong.
So they have no children on the lease.
There's no kids listed on the lease. It's just him and her.
After speaking with the Department of Children and Family Services, investigators learned that Alondra has 3 daughters, ages 2, 4, and 7. The 4-year-old, Cameron's only biological child, is confirmed to be in his care. Alondra's mother tells investigators the 2-year-old is also safe and was recently seen with Alondra. But she shares that she hasn't seen the oldest, 7-year-old Olivia Naomi Jordan, since last year.
Damn. Then this morning when I woke up, I seen a little something on the news about it. And I was like, oh my goodness. I just came from my friend's house telling them about it. And I'm just hoping it's not Olivia.
To add to their concerns, she explains that 7-year-old Olivia is autistic and nonverbal, making her especially reliant on the people around her for care and communication. Olivia was also diagnosed with cerebral palsy and experienced seizures, a condition for which she should be regularly receiving medications. According to the neurology group that was treating her, they filled her prescriptions remotely during the pandemic, but in August of 2022, they stopped renewing her prescriptions as Alondra didn't bring her in for a physical appointment. According to Alondra's sister, who works for the Department of Children and Family Services, she too hasn't seen Olivia since last year.
And I know I had asked her, I was like, where's Olivia?
How can you kill your daughter? How can you kill your daughter and just go living life? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you kill your blood daughter? Like, you housed this baby for 9 months. Gave life to it, raised it for 6 fucking years, and then just kill it, and then just go on with your life.
All 3, and she was like, oh, she's down south in Albany with her paternal grandmother. Well, she didn't say paternal, but with her grandma, her dad's side.
Though no father was listed on Olivia's birth certificate, investigators identified him through other means, later confirming that Olivia was not in his care. Tragically, dental records would show the mummified remains in the closet belonged to the 7-year-old girl, who it appears was never reported missing. Given the condition of her body, a cause of death could not be determined without an autopsy. The results would later reveal details far more disturbing than anyone could imagine. On June 29th, 4 days after Olivia was found, Alondra was located at a hotel in Marietta, Georgia. Her 2-year-old daughter was with her and appeared to be in good condition. Investigators sat down with Alondra for an interview, determined to uncover what happened to 7-year-old Olivia. After reading her Miranda warnings, they began by asking clarifying questions about her children, not explaining that Olivia was found deceased.
I have a 2-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
What are their names?
Olivia.
Okay, since they're by different individuals.
I got 3 different baby daddies.
Okay. When was the last time you talked to Mr. Cameron?
He won't let me talk.
I mean, you gotta talk.
No, he will not answer the phone. I done sent text message, because he's the one who have an Olivia. He picked me up because it's not his. He been battling from severe. I done got 2 cases. I've been locked up twice because he put his hands on me and I fought back. He's sick in the head.
When was the last time you seen?
I haven't seen Olivia. The only person I have is.
If she's telling the truth, this would place Cameron as the last person to be entrusted with Olivia's care. But by her account, Cameron wanted nothing to do with her.
Why did you leave her?
Because it was a lot on me.
Okay, now tell me, keep on going.
You know that shit.
I went through the worst in that house. Been with Cameron Hobbs. My baby, she was autistic. He wanted me to give her up to the white folks. It was just a lot. We stayed into arguments after arguments. He I just had to get away.
Cameron agreed to speak with investigators, volunteering to come to the station with his 4-year-old child.
In the Win with Zen sweepstakes, you can get a chance to win $100,000. But there's more than one way to win with Zen. Here's how it works.
During a forensic interview, the 4-year-old expressed something about her father that was deeply concerning.
Well, listen. Somebody hit me right here.
They did, and tell me who hit you right there.
Cameron.
Cameron, and who's Cameron?
Like, he make it bleed. He made me kill me. He made kill me.
He killed you?
Mm-hmm. I'll be there like this. Look. It's like this.
Well, tell me, how would Cameron kill you?
You gotta do the last one, too. You gotta do the last one.
He did the last one, too?
You gotta do the last one.
Cameron's mother admitted she was aware that abuse took place inside the apartment, but by her account, the abuser was Alondra. She shared a photograph with investigators which appears to show a large handprint-shaped welt across Olivia's chest. And while Alondra says she was kicked out of the apartment with her 2-year-old daughter, Cameron claims he moved out of the apartment around...
Lock them both up. Lock them both up, bro. It's the fuckery is at an all-time high, bro. Both of y'all sound like ain't shit fucking parents. Honestly, I'd be mad if just one of y'all go to jail. I think both of y'all motherfuckers ought to go to jail.
In the summer of last year, leaving all 3 of the girls in Alondra's care.
I want to know what's going on.
We're trying to find Olivia.
What you mean?
We're looking for Olivia. And I'm trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what happened to her before we make our own assumptions and you're going to be walking out of here in handcuffs. All right? So you need to tell us a little bit better story than what you're telling us now.
So how am I supposed to know if I wasn't...
You're the mother of her, right? You know
exactly, but...
And we talked to Mr. Hobbs, and we laid eyes on... And we just laid eyes on... Where is Olivia?
So Olivia's supposed to be with Cameron at 2815 Misty Waters Drive, where Cameron was.
And he kicked you out?
Yes, he kicked me and my baby out.
So you think the neighbors have seen you? So that's a lie. And you can stop playing dumb like you don't know what happened to your damn oldest daughter. Your special needs oldest daughter.
I know she's autistic.
So tell me what happened in that apartment.
I can't tell you besides I left her.
You left her in that apartment alone?
No, with Cameron. Cameron was the one who was supposed to be watching her. But did I leave her in the apartment alone? No. I left her with Cameron. I did the wrong thing.
If you ain't leave her alone, Steve, I mean, everything you saying could be so fucking true. But nigga, at what point do you not miss your child? At what point do you not, damn, where is my baby at? It's okay to leave your baby with the father, but my nigga, a year didn't went by. Where's your child? Fuck.
Because it was too much on me and I knew I couldn't take care of her.
Cameron didn't leave her.
He did.
He didn't leave her.
All of this is because of Cameron. Like...
That's not Cameron's child.
I know, but Cameron been there the whole time. Since she was born, he wanted me to give her up. Cameron beat her so bad, he threw her in the closet. He did so much. That's why we stayed fighting. That's why I got 2 domestic violence cases. He choked my daughter. He bit her thumb. He did a lot to her. He pulled her hair out. Literally.
That's not what happened.
According to Cameron, after leaving Alondra with the 3 girls, he regularly returned to pick up his 4-year-old daughter for visits. But when he picked her up for a visit last Easter, he refused to return her, stating that the 4-year-old girl was afraid of her mother.
My mama said don't mess with my toy because I get a wet nurse bash.
Mommy said don't mess with the toys because you get a what?
A whooping.
A whooping, okay.
During her forensic interview, the 4-year-old girl was asked about her family. The interviewer asked for her help drawing faces with emotions to represent them. She chose a sad face for her father and happy faces for herself, her mother, and 2-year-old sister. While the young girl doesn't mention Olivia by name, she tells the interviewer she has another sister and gives her a different face entirely.
And my sister shouldn't even need an angry face.
So the other sister, we draw an angry face?
Yeah.
And how come we draw an angry face for her?
She's mad.
She's mad?
She's angry and mad.
What she says later, completely unprompted, is downright chilling.
Skeleton. 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 It's a skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah, in the dark.
In the dark? What's a skeleton in the dark?
Because I feel sad.
You feel sad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said something about a skeleton in the dark. Who's the skeleton in the dark?
The pink one.
The pink one?
The pink skeleton.
Skeleton in the dark. Well, you mentioned feeling sad. Tell me about feeling sad.
It made me feel sad, like a doggy.
What made you feel sad?
The skeleton felt. I was like a skeleton. Mama, she tell me I look like a doggy, like this.
Okay.
But at just 4 years old, it's difficult to know what she truly understands or what horror she may have seen. Investigators continue to pressure Alondra, and it isn't long before her calm confession exposes the heartbreaking truth.
He was supposed to be watching my daughter, but I left her.
You left her alone. You left her in there. Okay, why did you leave Olivia then?
It's too much.
Okay. When you left her, was she alive? She was alive? Where'd you leave her at? What room inside the apartment?
Our bedroom.
All right. Where at in your bedroom?
She was just sitting on the bed.
No, she wasn't.
Where?
You left her. You know where she left her.
I left her.
She wasn't sitting on the bed. You left her in the bedroom, but you left her somewhere and she was in something. So you need to say it.
Besides what? The stroller she was sitting in.
Say that again?
The stroller.
Okay, where at?
The closet.
Was she alive then? All right. And the reason why you left her is because?
It was too much on me.
Okay. Give me an example of too much. I have 3 children, so I'm trying to relate.
I mean, dealing with coming from an abusive family, not having my mama, me and Cameron always fighting, not having the support. He wasn't helping me.
Did you let Cameron know that you're leaving that baby, yes or no? I know the answer to that. I can't. Shaking your head doesn't mean anything. When you left, where'd you go?
To my brother's house.
The knowledge that Olivia was alive when she was abandoned is both tragic and unthinkable. Yet even those words failed to capture what would soon be revealed about the depth of her suffering. Investigators take a break, momentarily leaving Alondra alone.
Hey, Miss Lady, let me get that plastic back real quick. We'll be back.
Where's my baby?
Hey, man, you need tissues?
Where's my baby?
She's out here. We got her right here. She's fine.
She's leaving.
No, she's right here. We're playing with her.
Kill me. I'm over it. Just kill me at this point. Like, there's no point.
Detectives return, prepared with questions to help them understand the full story. Between Alondra's admissions and the results of Olivia's autopsy, the true scope of her suffering begins to emerge.
When you left her, I understand that you told me she was in the stroller by the closet. Did you leave her with anything else? Any food? Any water?
I mean, I fed her.
But I meant, if you knew you were leaving, did you leave her with any additional stuff?
I did have a bottle of water.
A bottle of water?
I know she said she had special needs. Was she capable well enough to drink the water herself? Did you leave her with any type of crackers or food? Anything that might be in a...
I did.
Like in a bag? Like maybe a bag of chips or anything?
What does that matter? Like the survival guide to, like, she's autistic. What do y'all mean? Did she leave like a survival kit for the autistic kid to survive in a closet by herself? The fuck? These are like the dumbest questions.
What did you give her?
She had chips. She had real food. It was like little snacks and stuff.
Okay. Was it in a cup?
Like chips.
A bowl?
It was in a bag.
Chips.
It was a mixture of things.
Your ass starving. The only thing you got is some Cool Ranch Doritos. Some motherfucking Takis. The fuck is wrong with you, bitch? She's autistic and she's a child. She needs nutrients, not Funyuns.
And Olivia had seizures, so with the medication she was on, it was prone for her to eat more than usual. But
you think she was capable of eating the bag? Or would that be kind of the normal?
I mean, I don't know because Olivia, with her being autistic, autistic kids do kind of weird things, so.
But any food she may have left for Olivia would have quickly run out, leaving the child to endure the slow agony of hunger. According to combined reports from the medical examiner and her official autopsy, Olivia's unclothed and mummified remains weighed only 5 pounds. Though her internal organs had completely dissolved, a wadded-up plastic grocery bag was located in her abdominal cavity in the shape of a stomach. Additionally, unidentified red cloth and green plastic was found in her feces. Investigators are left to question whether Alondra took any steps to ease her suffering.
Did you give her any type of medicine or anything before you left?
Because I weaned her off her seizure medicine.
Okay. I didn't know if you were like under depression. Like I know I'm leaving. I want everything to be as comfortable as I can. Did you give her anything to like prep her for like you leaving? Yeah. Besides the food and water?
That's what I gave her.
Her seizure medicine?
I weaned her off her seizure medicine.
One additional detail leaves investigators questioning whether what Alondra is telling them is the entire truth. The autopsy report notes that Olivia was not tied to the stroller, but simply secured by the buckle as one would under normal circumstances.
I don't believe that Olivia was left there alive and didn't get out of her stroller like you told me. There's just no way. And we're so close to the truth, and you really just got to tell us that last bit.
I did. When I left her, she was alive. She was.
Was she injured in any way, shape, or form?
Mm-mm. She was fine, normal. Or whatever.
Was she crying when you left?
Explain why she didn't
Olivia never showed any emotions due to autism.
Why didn't she get herself out of the stroller?
Olivia had a mind of a 2-month-old.
Why didn't she move at all from where you put her? Why didn't she grab things around her?
Olivia she didn't have that type of strength. Olivia didn't start walking until she was 3. So
why didn't the stroller fall over? And why were there things on top of her to conceal her?
Things, I never picked anything.
There's people that have been very upset about what happened to Olivia. Very upset, and they're not going to get the answers they need because...
Yeah, I never did. One thing I can say, I never did pick anything on her. I did put her in the stroller, and I buffeted her up. I left her water, I left her food, but as far as I wasn't...
We didn't find any water or food.
Yeah, I wasn't the type to throw anything on her. Like, clothes was in the closet.
Unwilling to accept that Olivia merely sat still, resigned to a slow and painful death, the detective forces Alondra to confront a brutal truth in pursuit of answers.
Her body is so badly decayed that none of us have seen anything like that in our lives. And how difficult it is for your family members, Cameron's family members, people that have nothing to do with your issues. They're not going to get the closure they need. Because what you're saying doesn't make sense. So it's just going to be some unknown mystery that everybody has to go through trauma with.
This is what I'm telling y'all how I left her. I never did pick anything. I left her in a stroller with the door open. Never pick anything. Okay. I wouldn't even do that. As far as like pinning things on top of her.
So, is there any chance that she was dead before you left the house? Was she injured in any way?
No, because
she was functioning.
I fed her. I gave her water. And the phones that my brother stole, literally, I got the phone call to come over there. I rushed out the house and left.
To come over where?
To my brother's house.
He called you and asked you to go over there?
Yes, and I did.
For what purpose?
Just to chill, and then him and his girlfriend got into it.
So you left your 7-year-old daughter because your brother wanted to chill?
I was...
Moving forward, the detectives bring up another detail from the crime scene that raises new questions of whether or not someone else was aware of Olivia's cruel fate.
Someone shut the bedroom door and put clothes behind it, and someone shut the regular door and put towels behind it.
It shouldn't have been... I just shut the main door. As far as towels or whatever you're talking about, no. That wasn't me at all. No.
Though Alondra denies placing the towels behind the door or putting anything on top of Olivia, the fact remains that she was found half covered by a comforter, and on top of her small frame was Alondra's red purse containing her bank card and ID.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
I don't have ID. My brother stole my ID, all my information. Literally.
According to police records, officers were called to a domestic dispute between Alondra and her brother at his home toward the end of March, in which she accused him of stealing several of her items, including a bank card. Alondra also tells the detectives that he stole the keys to her apartment.
I understand that you got into it with your brother at his house, right? You told me that. How long had you been staying there?
4 months.
4 months? And you went straight from Misty Waters to your brother's house, right?
This admission leads the detectives to believe she abandoned Olivia toward the end of February, 4 months before she would ultimately be found by the original 911 caller. In addition to the anonymous report, investigators learned that a local news station had received a video from a civilian showing the deceased child in the closet. Detectives requested a copy of the video, but it remains unclear whether they ever obtained it, who sent it, or whether that person is the same individual who made the 911 call. Detectives press forward, seemingly determined to understand whether or not Alondra feels any remorse for her actions.
At any point, did you ever feel like, I need to go back and get this child and this is something wrong that I'm doing?
I mean, it ran across my head, but wasn't in the right mental state at the time.
Did you not feel any type of way that this kid was suffering? Did you let anybody, let me ask you this, did you let anybody know that she was in there? I can't hear you.
No.
And how would someone know that there was a baby girl inside that apartment? You didn't tell anybody?
No.
Not even halfway mentioned it to someone that you can remember?
Nobody.
When you left her, did you kiss her and hug her?
I hugged her.
Wait.
Say anything to her? What did you say to her?
When you posted on Facebook in April and said that the worst thing has ever happened to you, what happened in April?
This was...
On Facebook. You made a couple posts about how you're going through the worst time in your life.
That had to be the relationship that, I found out that the guy that I was messing with and taking care of.
George.
Look how cap hoes be. I'm in the worst pain of my life right now. I'm going through a lot. So I need my prayer warriors to keep me uplifted in their prayers. Please and thank you. I'm not doing so good. Prayer warriors? After you literally just abandoned your autistic 7-year-old daughter? Prayer warriors? My nigga, any prayer related to you goes directly to the spam folder in the good God's P.O. box. In his email. He doesn't get it. He gets none of your alerts. You are a demon. Fuck. This how cap hoes be, bruh. What do you mean I need my prayer warrior? Who the fuck would waste a prayer on you? You horrible human.
He cheated on me. And I was madly in love with him. I was trying to seek love.
But while Alondra sought love, 7-year-old Olivia was left alone to decay. By the time of her autopsy, not even bugs remained, leaving behind only dead maggots and pupa casings in her skull cavity. All the while, Alondra admitted she continued collecting $900 a month in disability benefits meant for Olivia's care.
Do you want Olivia to be buried and have, closure for her body? Do you want her, do you want a funeral? Yeah, do you want a funeral for her?
No, because nobody really dealt with her like that. Nobody helped me out with her, no.
Do you want to know how she died? Do you want us to be able to figure that out?
Yes.
What does nobody knowing your struggle with your daughter have to do with your daughter's life. It's very narcissistic. What does your daughter being dead and getting a funeral have to do with no one helping you out?
I would like to. But as far as funeral-wise, no, because if that's the case, as much as I express my situations to so many people and people can help me, now y'all in a picture when something tragic happened.
So do you think you did this in spite of your lack of support?
Yeah.
To make everybody know loud and clear that they didn't help you?
If it wasn't going to be that, it was going to be me taking my life.
So it was you or Olivia, and that was a choice you made in that moment. It was one or the other.
Ultimately, Alondra's decision was clear. Cameron's mother would later explain to investigators that despite what Alondra claims, Olivia didn't know how to unbuckle herself from the stroller, largely due to her cerebral palsy. Following the autopsy of 7-year-old Olivia Naomi Jordan, her cause of death was ruled as inanition, or extreme exhaustion caused by starvation, as well as dehydration. While toxicology results revealed methamphetamine and fentanyl in Olivia's hair, investigators concluded the exposure likely occurred over several months and wasn't a contributing factor in her death. Alondra's 2-year-old daughter was taken into the custody of the Department of Family and Children's Services. Her 4-year-old daughter was also separated from her father and taken into their custody following a separate investigation, the details of which are unknown. In September of 2023, 27-year-old Alondra Hobbs was indicted on 1 count of malice murder, 2 counts of first-degree cruelty to children, and 2 counts of felony murder. The felony murder charges were later vacated as a matter of law. Alondra entered a non-negotiated guilty plea in April of 2025 and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 40 years. If you'd like to see select new videos early...
Hey, man. Shit. At least she, got what she deserved, I was low-key thinking it was gonna be on some 20-year type shit, but hey, she's fucked. She'll spend the rest of her life, not thinking about this shit, but thinking about this shit. Honestly, this shit was sad, bro. It's one of the sadder videos I've actually seen on this bitch. This shit was insane. And I'm talking about sad to the point where it kind of make you mad. Oh my God, horrible parents, bro. Horrible, horrible parents, bro. These people are not meant to be. I think you really should have to pass a test to become a parent. I don't think it should just be as willy-nilly anybody just getting cream pied and then just bringing babies that they're not ready for, the world's not ready for, you can't support. You know what I'm saying? You lost all faith because you had an autistic, baby and shit, bro. That's still your baby, Nevertheless, I know people that got disabled kids, man. They love them motherfuckers so much. So to see you just be so nonchalant, it's too much, and you just don't have no empathy for your baby, it's actually insane.